This video was going to be called Now That It's Over, talking about COVID and everything that we've gone through this last couple of years being in a pandemic. Instead, it's going to be called Now That It's Over Again. We've all heard that saying, can't see the forest through the trees. I think sometimes in life, things are so close to home that it makes it really difficult for us to see what's really happening in our lives. And what's really happening in our lives is important and needs our attention. We all know the obvious things that COVID did for us. It terrified us. It caused us pain for those who lost people. It caused tremendous fear of not only catching it, but the ones that we love catching it and potentially dying and feeling like we have no control whatsoever. We all participated in a sort of group trauma, one which none of us had any control to stop, and we had to sit and watch and listen to what to do next from unlikely sources. People that never made it into our daily lives. So the likely thing to do, of course, is to sit and think about the negative and the trauma of what we've all been through. But I began to think about what were some of the good things and the changes and the gains that were made during this time, because talking with other people and seeing what was going on with other people made me realize that there was more going on than just a pandemic, than just pain and trauma and terror. Something incredible happened almost on a parallel plane that had a spiritual element to it, and that's what I want to talk about. Amongst all this beast, beauty also began to emerge in unusual and unlikely ways. Humanity began looking at life differently. We often think about famine and the problems in the world, and rarely do we talk about or think about the famine of time. Time which we give to ourselves, time which we give to our family, to our children, to the ones that we love, and to the things that are the most important to us. So in a strange twist of fate, in the midst of the dark cloud which was the pandemic, we were also gifted something which was the gift of time. Because we were all in quarantine, we were able to reevaluate the use of our time. What time is, what time was, how we were utilizing our time, and whether or not it was a good use, whether or not it was time well spent, or upon looking back, it was wasted. We learned to clear debris from our lives. Some got therapy, some got a divorce, some got rid of unevenly yoked people in their lives. We reevaluated what we believe in and what we value. We focused on the creation process. Craft stores were selling out everywhere. People everywhere, ordinary people who became extraordinary, focused on reevaluating their lives and reality creation. In the absence of the famine of time, people decided what they really wanted to do and spend their time on in their own life. And they stopped the sleepwalking that they had previously been doing through life, unknowingly taking it for granted. People fell asleep to their jobs but awakened to their purpose. And this was the blessing with all the time that we were given, despite the dark cloud of sadness that we were all experiencing. Human beings always look for silver linings. We all want a sense of purpose and to feel part of a community, and that we are doing something worth time and worth giving our life to. May we never experience another pandemic and have to be reminded of these beautiful truths. Thanks for watching.